Now I'm going to teach you about the most important part of Pinterest, and that is your Pinterest business account. This is where you can access analytics, create Pinterest ads, and start driving sales via the Pinterest platform. So to get started with your Pinterest business account, we'll just need to upgrade your personal Pinterest account. So if you have a personal Pinterest account, that's great. If not, get that basic account set up, and then there's multiple ways we can convert your personal account to a business account. So the first is via ads.pinterest.com. On this page, just click the Get a Business Account button. You can also create a Pinterest business account at business.pinterest.com, and then simply click this Join as a Business button. Now we just type in our info to upgrade our Pinterest personal profile to a free business account. Then, like I said, we can get access to these pro tools such as analytics and Pinterest ads. Once you have this data input, just click that Done button. You'll be redirected to your Pinterest profile page, which is now a business account. As you can see, we now have the option of analytics and ads available in this top left corner. Next, you'll want to fill out any missing info on your business account settings page at pinterest.com/settings. First off, scroll down to your profile section on this settings page. Fill out your business name. Here I like to put in my domain name so I can up that brand awareness and let customers know I have a website and what that website is. Next, upload a high quality square image that is preferably your brand's logo. This is the logo that I'm going to overlay on pins. It's going to be my site's favicon, my site's logo. You want to build that brand awareness with this logo. Then confirm your username. Again, we want continuity across all social media platforms. So I want @CourseEnvy at Facebook, @CourseEnvy on Twitter, @CourseEnvy on Pinterest. But sometimes your name will be taken, which is fine. Just try to get something close to your brand name, or possibly including a main keyword. Finally, fill out your About section. Include your brand name, your URL, at least one hashtag, and then 1 to 2 of your top searched keywords. This is 160 characters long and acts as your Pinterest profile's meta description when you search in Google search. Next, scroll down a bit further on this page so we can claim our website. After you claim your website, any pins that come from your site will have your profile picture added next to them. You'll also get access to website analytics so you can see what people are saving from your website. So just paste in your website URL and click that Claim Website button. So you have 2 options for claiming your website. First is adding your HTML tag to your website, and second is uploading an HTML file to your website's root directory. As you can see in this example, I click the Editor option under the Appearance menu on the back end of my WordPress website. I click the theme header file, then paste it in this Pinterest HTML tag right before the closing head tag. Depending on your type of website, such as Weebly, Squarespace, and so on, just Google how to add Pinterest HTML tag to, and then enter your type of website. Now for the second option, we need to upload that Pinterest HTML file to our website directory. So you want to upload that HTML file to your web server at the root folder level. Don't upload it to a subfolder or Pinterest won't be able to find it. Root folder names vary by provider and host, but common ones are public_HTML, www, or www.root. Be sure not to rename the file once you save it from Pinterest and before you upload it to this server. Pinterest will be looking for that exact name of the file you initially downloaded. So to access your public_HTML file, log into your website's hosting cPanel. As you can see, we are in our Bluehost cPanel, and once in this cPanel, find the icon named File Manager and click that. Just select that Home Directory option and then click Submit. Now we're in our File Manager where we will find that root folder, which in our case is called public_HTML. So we'll just click that new file button, and then upload this Pinterest HTML file. Now that we've saved that, we come back to Pinterest and click Submit to claim our website. Now it's time to put our Pinterest business account to work. Click that Ads tab in the top left corner, or simply go to ads.pinterest.com. First, select your location or currency, then click that Next button. Now you can officially promote pins via the Pinterest Ads platform. Let's take a look at all the available types of ads. So now just scroll down on this Pinterest Ads dashboard, and we can see all the types of ad campaigns you can run, which include awareness campaigns, engagement campaigns, traffic campaigns, promoted app pin campaigns, and video awareness campaigns. So first, let's cover awareness campaigns. Consumers fall into two categories. 10% are loyalists that will only purchase with brands they know and have purchased from in the past. The other 90% are people willing to shop around and look for that best deal, that new product, that new service. Now, of that 90%, typically we see 30% stick with brands they know. So that leaves you with 60% of your target market open to purchasing from you and your brand. This is why brand awareness is so important. Consumers must be able to identify your brand when it comes time to purchase, so you can claim either that 40% that stick with their go-to brand or the 60% willing to try a new brand. This is why I look at Pinterest as the perfect beginning of the buying cycle. Pinterest is typically used as a place to save or pin an item to refer to at a later time. The consumer isn't ready to buy yet, and they're just shopping around. By using awareness campaigns, you can get your brand and products discovered during this shopping around cycle or planning, pinning for later, this first phase of the buying cycle. You as marketers want to get the opportunity to influence the early stages of these Pinterest consumers. Then we can move these consumers from this awareness and inspiration and discovery/pinning phase into a more active shopping mode and into evaluation and ultimately into action by purchasing. But one big note here, action and buying is always fueled by inspiration. And a lot of that inspiration comes in different forms of content they pin on Pinterest. Pinterest equals the complete buying formula. People need a mix of inspiration and information in order to make decisions about a purchase. So, while Amazon is great at presenting info, they give you reviews, they give you the confidence of 2-day Prime shipping, but they're missing an important part of the buying formula. When surveyed, consumers state the reason for a purchase is based on inspiration 75% of the time versus information 25% of the time. Take a screenshot of this slide now because it's important. This is the buying formula. Inspiration plus brand discovery plus information/evaluation equals action/purchasing. So, how do we inspire consumers? Provide them with content that gives them ideas or inspiration on how your product or service will help them solve a problem. So let's look at an example. The product is cowboy boots. So what can we do to inspire these consumers? First, we can show them what outfits go well with brown cowboy boots. Next, we can show them lifestyle photos or fun events to wear these cowboy boots at. Next, we can inspire them with related country topics, such as music, country weddings, country decor. Become this consumer's all-in-one place for inspiration based around your product or service. Your brand's Pinterest profile can become their one-stop shop for all the inspiration they need. Therefore, they're going to come back to you and back to you and back to you for purchases, referring other friends, and so on. So why I love Pinterest is because Pinterest equals shoppers. Pinterest helps people get inspired, make decisions, and then take action. Data shows 55% of Pinterest users say that they use the platform to find products and buy those products, compared to a mere 10% average on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. People are on those platforms for news, for seeing what their friends are doing. Pinterest is a place of inspiration. They're going to find ideas, pin different lifestyle images, and discover things they may be interested in purchasing. The buying cycle consists of 3 steps. First, awareness. Second, acquisition. Third, retention. Awareness ads are used to inspire and share information via your brand's pins. These ads are the best way to gain awareness for your brand and spark that initial inspiration. So for awareness campaigns, use the following Pinterest ads: awareness campaigns and video awareness campaigns. The next step in the buying cycle, acquisition. This is where you collect leads, create traffic, build up those pixel audiences, and make sales. For this step in the buying cycle, I use the following Pinterest ads: engagement campaigns, traffic campaigns, and promoted app pin campaigns. The final step in the buying cycle, retention. Retarget those engaged users. Retarget those current or past audiences. Get people back on your site buying again. Again, we use engagement, traffic, and promoted app pin campaigns for this warmer audience for that ongoing retention. Now, once we start building these ad campaigns on Pinterest, you want to keep the following things in mind. Most of Pinterest consumption occurs on a mobile device, so it's very important to make sure your images are mobile friendly and easily understood when viewed in a vertical screen. Remember, ideal dimensions on Pinterest are 600 pixels wide by 900 pixels high, but those pins can be as long as 1560 high, but anything longer will get cut off in the feed. So really take advantage of this visual aspect of this platform by showing what you mean. Think of how fast people are scrolling up their Pinterest feed. You need to catch their attention with a great image, a little text overlay, and then a description that draws them in wanting to read more. So use those compelling images and video shots. Always include your logo or brand name within that pin, therefore to grow your brand awareness. I always use the example Nike swoosh. You could show that logo to anybody in any country and they'll instantly say Nike. That's where you want to get with your logo and or brand name. So like I mentioned, detailed descriptions. You want to draw them in so they click on that pin. That detailed description is in place to enhance the story of that image, video, and pin. Writing a detailed description is very important as it's there to enhance that pin. So when that visual and maybe text overlay or quick how-to in your actual pin catches their attention and they tap that pin for the close-up, they'll see this detailed description. And now a good description can make that image or video even that much more compelling or actionable. For example, if your objective is to increase traffic to your website, in that description, include a call to action, such as shop, join, find, buy, click the link, to encourage people to take action on what they saw in the text and in the pin itself. You can also use this description to really optimize for search on Pinterest. To make sure your pins show up in relevant searches, you want to make sure the image includes or is about the keywords people would be searching on the platform. So think about when you want your pin to appear. Who do you want to see it? Don't use keywords that aren't relevant to the pin. So for example, if you have a jewelry company that wants to appear in bridal jewelry searches, make sure to use keywords like bridal jewelry and bride. Finally, make those pins beautiful, helpful, and actionable. So some pin ideas I get the best results from for my clients are how-tos, lists, and text overlay. So for a how-to example, show step-by-step how to do XYZ with varying images in that vertical layout. So maybe just even 100 pixels wide for each step. But you are showing and not telling. You're showing them step by step. They'll want to click it to read the description to find out further information about the steps they just saw visually. Next, lists. Lists do very well for me. So top 5 XYZ or 10 best ways to XYZ. People love short, concise steps to solve their problem. And finally, text overlay. So I'll take a high quality lifestyle photo and then upload it to any photo editor and add an overlay text that has a clickbait-esque title. Now, if you need some great clickbait title inspiration, Just go to a website like Daily Mail or BuzzFeed.com. These news sites split test titles for the most clicks. So for example, I could upload a photo of some of my workers labeling products and then overlay in a white space of the photo. You'll never believe these 3 little tips help us make $5,000 a month on Amazon. So, great lifestyle shot, sees workers, and then on a blank space in that lifestyle photo, such as a wall or maybe the cement, I overlaid that text and drew people in to click and want to view more.